Hi there, Andy Ron here with Montana Land Source. This is the video summary of the weekly Montana Land Report for November 23rd, 2022. First of all, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving holiday. Hopefully, everybody has plans for getting together with family and enjoying the holiday. In the market this week, an extremely low amount of market activity, only 11 property updates. Obviously, that's tied to the holiday week, but nonetheless, I went back to prior years and checked, and it's never been this low. Typically, there'd be more like 20, even knocking on 30 property updates, even during the holiday week of Thanksgiving. This week, only 11 property updates. 7 of those are new listings, 1 price change, 1 pending sale, and 2 solds. Those new listings on the market will help with our inventory issues. We've had chronically low inventory for quite a while now, but nonetheless, even with 7 new listings, we're still only at about 330 properties on the market in Montana today, which you can see at the live market stats at mtlandsource.com. But nonetheless, half of what we used to see before 2020. In other news, something we're quite excited about today, for the first time, we're releasing a beta map app, a new version of a map app that will ultimately replace our original map app. For those of you that have been subscribers for a long time, you will know that the map app was the original product of Montana Land Source. That was the first thing that we published and brought to the market. Our map app is about 7 years old or so now, so we needed a new one and have the opportunity to add some new features and layers and whatnot. The map app is quite similar to the original, and that's because we've done quite a bit of work in designing that original map app and feel like a lot of the basic elements are good as they are as far as what people use the map app for, which is primarily rural real estate industry professionals and also potential buyers shopping for land in Montana. But we do have some exciting improvements. Most notably, in the past, there was just one sales layer that had all the sales going back to 2012, and that layer wasn't sortable, so it was difficult to really find current meaningful sales. We're breaking it into 3 separate layers by year, which means you can select individually those layers to find what you're looking for. So those layers will be recent sales, which have sold within the last 2 years. A layer we're calling older sales, which will be sales 3 to 5 years old, and then historic sales, which will be 5 to 12 years. I think it would be going back to 2012, because those can be interesting as well. So that will be nice functionality. And then also we're going to have an ownership layer, which shows large ownerships by name, so you can see large ranches and whatnot. We've always had parcels, but those are just individual parcels, and you have to click around a lot to try to figure out maybe perhaps what a large ownership is. But now this ownership layer is basically parcels merged by name. So if there's a large ranch or a large holding, that shows up quite easily and well. So this map app is in the news item that's right in this land report for this week, and also on MT Land Source in our news section you can find the page and the link for that new map app. Please give it a try and let us know. It's still in beta, so we're still making edits and changes and whatnot, so it's an opportunity to give us your insight on how it works and what you might like to see, and help us flesh out any bugs and that kind of thing before we replace the original map app with this new one, which will happen at some point, but we're hoping to give at least a couple weeks, maybe a month, something like that, to let people beta test this map before we replace the original. And let's see, finally, I have the opportunity to go to Bali, Indonesia for the month of December and the first part of January. So I am going to be doing that here in about 2 weeks. I will be working. I will be available on email and whatnot. Not so much on phone because of time changes and that sort of thing, but I will be working. I will be still running Montana Land Source. I'll be prepping for the big presentation that we put together in March in Bozeman coming up in 2023. But nonetheless, I will take a break from these videos, so I won't be doing regular update videos for the month of December, first week in January. It'll be a good time to sort of reevaluate these videos, as well as lots of things to do with Montana Land Source. Really looking forward to getting away and being able to do that. The land reports will still go out, but just no video summaries. So that is the news. This will be the last video summary. Next week I will do a video summary as well. So this is the second to the last video summary I will do. Thank you everybody for watching and supporting Montana Land Source, and we will see you next week.